Hello and welcome to Tech Deals, Windows Performance Review time on this Dell Optiplex 2nd generation Intel Core i5 machine. I have previously reviewed this machine. In fact, I've done several videos on this machine, links to those in the description below. Short version, Intel i5 4-core, 4-thread, 3.1 gigahertz processor. It's a great CPU. It's actually a 2nd generation chip. Current generation is 6. This machine is 5 years old. What makes this special? We have a solid state drive in here. In fact, I've done a video installing Windows on this. It makes a huge difference. So how well does a 5-year-old computer compete with brand new machines? Let's find out. Side note, 4 gigabytes of RAM. I have not upgraded the RAM in this machine. First thing we're going to do is open up Microsoft Edge. And while we can certainly look up stuff in Microsoft Edge, let's go ahead and get some other web browsers installed. I have not installed anything on this machine yet. It is brand new. We'll type in Chrome, and we will come over here to Chrome and wait for that to come up. Download now. Yeah, I'll help make it better, sure. And we'll hit run. Now remember, 5-year-old computer. Yes. On your marks, downloading. Now, of course, the download speed is internet connection dependent, not computer speed dependent, but the installing part is all computer. Does this take longer on a solid state drive on this machine than it does on a brand new one? A little bit, but that was pretty fast. Let's go ahead and come into Chrome and we'll type in Firefox. Let's go ahead and get Firefox downloaded. Free download, oh boy. And that downloads down here. Yes. And we'll hit install, downloading. We'll go ahead and minimize that and minimize that. Installing Firefox. In one of the previous videos I did, I indicated what a value this machine is. It's not as fast as, of course, brand new machines, but it's awfully darn quick once you put an SSD into it. No, I don't want to import anything. I think it's very, very nice. I have not tried any of this yet, so we are going to find out together how well this runs. I'll come back over here to Edge, and we'll go to YouTube. I start off all my Windows performance reviews at YouTube. Let's see if I can find me. We'll type in Tech Deals Asus. Hey, there we go. There's a machine that I reviewed. Come over here to my channel. And videos. I might have 1 or 2 videos done. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please do so. I post videos regularly, all sorts of helpful tips and advice. Let's start off with 6 videos because it's a 5-year-old machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, this video here is the Windows performance I did just the other day on an $800 Dell gaming laptop that also has a quad-core chip, also an i5 6th generation chip as opposed to 2nd generation chip. Although that's a laptop, this is a desktop. It's not quite the same thing. So let's see if all of our videos are playing. Looks like they're, ads, of course. Looks like they're playing just fine. There's a Grand Theft Auto review on that machine. Looks good to me. In fact, there is an i5 6th generation machine right there. Let's come over here to Chrome. And in Chrome, we are going to go to Yahoo. I tend to do this on many of my Windows performance review videos. We're going to open up News, Finance, and Sports. Also 3 pages I usually open. Yahoo's website is very processor intensive. It is a mess of a site, quite frankly. They badly need to completely redo their code. That's neither here nor there. Wow, that's really smooth. Okay, so scrolling through that, look how nice that is. Takes a second, but that works really well. Okay. This is my first take. I haven't sat around here and loaded any of this stuff up before I did it. I figured I would just try it live. That works really well. Okay. Huh. Let's see here. Fantasy football, and let's find some tech news and finance. We'll go to market data. I don't want to do any of that. Tech news. What your cable company doesn't want you to know. Facebook, okay. Market detail. Oh, the stock market was down, but just a little bit, so no big deal. I don't know about you, but that looks really good. Let's leave all that open. Let's come back over here to Microsoft Edge, and let's see if those videos are still playing. Yep, they're all still playing without complaint. So we have 6 YouTube videos playing. We've got 3 different Yahoo browser tabs open in Google Chrome, excuse me. Let's go over to Firefox, and let's go to Amazon.com. And here's the home page. There's Dress Girl. If you've seen my other Windows performance reviews, there's always Dress Girl because I'm not actually signed in. If you're signed in, it shows you your own personal preferences. Let's go to today's deals. Let's look at the stuff that you won't find because you won't be viewing this the day I shot it. Hey, there's deals. What more do you want? Let's open up another tab and go to eBay. Why? I bought this machine on eBay. My very first video I did on this, I talked about how to get a deal on this machine. I paid less than $150 for this machine. It's a screaming deal for that price. No, we won't go through the whole thing now, but it's a good excuse to do it. We'll type in i5-2400, which is the CPU, desktops and all-in-ones, buy it now, sort by price lowest first, and let me find a mini tower that's good. Oh, well, those are small form factors. Give me a decent size so I can put a video card in it. See what happened? People watched my videos and they bought up all the good ones. Oh, here we go. Mini tower. $140, free shipping, or best offer. Make them an offer for $120. They might take it. That computer has room to install a nice video card. Four gigs of RAM, good. 250 gig drive, that's just like this was. Integrated sound, gigabit Ethernet. Quick, go buy it now. It probably won't be there. That's an HP Compaq. This is a Dell, but they're basically the same thing. If you watched my original video looking for a deal on this, that's the sort of thing that you would buy if you wanted to add the video card and everything else. What else can we go to? And since this is a Dell, we'll pull up Dell's website. I don't go to Dell's website very often. Microsoft, there we go. Dell, all-in-one PCs, Alienware, Microsoft. Very good. So how are our videos doing? Look at that, cooking right along. If you buy this computer for $100 to $150, put a solid-state drive in it, do a clean install of Windows 10, which I show in one of the videos down below, you can expect this type of performance. You do not have to buy a brand new computer to use Windows to run 6 different YouTube videos, to have 3 different browser windows. Just for fun, let's open up Task Manager and see what it's doing. The CPU it had an initial spike from when it opened. It's currently running about 50–60%. So it's using 2 of the 4 cores solid. It's completely occupying 2 cores. If this were a dual core machine, it would be really sluggish right now because it would be wanting to use more. It's actually at 60%, so it's using 2 plus a bit. Memory usage? Now, here's where you might want to think about upgrading the memory. Now, I have a ridiculous amount of things open. You don't need 3 different browser windows, 6 different YouTube videos playing, and so on and so forth. We are currently using 90% of our RAM. It's at 3.6, actually 3.7. It's jumped up to 93%. We're using all of our available memory. It's a bit overkill. If we close Edge and those 6 videos, let's see what happens. Oh wow, what a difference. That dropped down to 2.5 gigabytes, dropped down to 63%. That made a huge difference. Do you plan to watch 6 YouTube videos at the same time? Well, I don't. I can't imagine you would. So maybe you don't need to. The nice thing about the mini towers and paying an extra $20 or $30 for it is most of these have 4 memory slots. so you can easily add more RAM if you want to. In fact, I mentioned in a previous video about doing so. 8 GB DDR3. Well, you need a dual stick. 30 bucks. I mean, I don't off the top of my head know if, well, but that would make it 12 gigabytes. What's 4 by 2? See, that saves $5. That's not worth doing. It's always fun to find these things live. Usually I go do the research and then I come back and say, here we go. Regardless, it should be $30 to add 8 gigabytes. You might be able to find 4 gigabytes for 20. You could certainly do that if you wanted to. But if we close, what are we in? Now we're back to Chrome only. Now we're down to 2.1 gigabytes, 2.2, we're at 55%. So if you're not crazy about it, it's plenty. Windows Reboot performance. Close this, close that. So now let's test Windows Reboot speed. So we'll go to Start. Now, when I do this, I will time it and put it up here. I'll put the total time here. I'm not going to time it live, but when I edit this, I'll put the time up there, and we'll see how long this takes. So we click Power and Restart, and we'll see how long this takes. It shouldn't take very long. First of all, there's really not much installed in Windows except a couple of browsers. And then, of course, it's a clean install on a solid-state drive. But it is a 5-year-old computer, so frankly, the longest thing for rebooting probably is going to be the, oh, well, that was quick. That's fast. I don't know about you, but that's fast. That is a $37 solid-state drive that turns a 5-year-old computer into that performance. 6 YouTube browsers running, videos running at the same time, 3 different web browsers running, 3 different Yahoo tabs, which are awful. Go try that on your own machine. You can absolutely try this on your own machine. Open up the 3 different browsers, open up different videos, open up all those different tabs in the different browsers and see how well it performs. That was absolutely totally responsive. Frankly, the new machines I test aren't any faster than that. So as far as Windows performance goes, it's not whether you have a 5-year-old machine or a brand new machine, it's whether you have a solid state drive or not. This only has 4 gigs of RAM and it was still fine. Now granted, with all 3 web browsers open, it did in fact use all of it, but there you go. Following this video, I will be coming out with several gaming performance review videos. Check those out. If you liked the video, great. If you didn't, that's okay. Remember to subscribe to the big red channel, the button down there, and if it's not red because you already subscribed, thank you. Comments, questions, thoughts, feedback, suggestions, put those in the description below. Is there anything else you want to see with regards to Windows performance? Yeah, gotta tell me, I can't read your mind. Otherwise, remember to subscribe and check out the upcoming videos, and I will see you next time.